Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Chemistry 350, Organic Chemistry 1. I am your instructor. That is my name, but I go by Pete. Keep things simple. So you can call me anything, doesn't matter. And we have Tuski right here. So that's your TA. So you're gonna see him pretty often. All right. Just a little bit about me. So just get to know each one another. I mean, you get to know me. So. Um, I went to a graduate school in Missouri. So that's the University of Missouri. So graduated in 2016, and my first job is in California, up north, like was that 6 hours, so about 5 to 6 hours drive up north from San Francisco. So it's Humboldt State University. Some of you may be familiar with the redwood trees, like those areas, like it's right there, really beautiful. People take lunch or lunch break to hike on campus. It's right there. So, and so a year later, I got a job at Indiana University. So Tuski and I took a road trip and go back to Indiana to Midwest again. And a large university, 42,000 students. We had a lot of fun teaching the chemistry over there. A few years later, so got a new job in Colorado, hopping around. This We live in Grand Junction, Colorado, which is in a valley. So if you look at the school, really beautiful. It is in the valley. You can see the mountain everywhere, all around. All right, and got a job again one more time. Oh no! At the same time, that's a post-COVID, but a lot of school still doing classes online. So I got an opportunity to teach online at the two places. So one of them is the University of San Francisco, and the other one is so here, so San Diego, so National University. Right, and got a new job one more time. So hopping around. Currently, I am at Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, that's where we're at right now. This is the music and TV shows, my favorite. Yay! I'm sure we watch or listen to something like close, right? Some of you can relate to this. Anyway, so my hobbies, I do CrossFit competitively, and that's me. I can do all this stuff. Anyway, so I think I can walk on my hand up to this is yards, right? This is yards. Let's see how far I got. I don't remember. This is in Colorado Mesa University in Colorado, Grand Junction, Colorado. So I got to 50 yards. Looks like pass it. Yep, pass it. About 52. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I could do. So pretty cool. Anyway, all right, let's talk about this course real quick so you get to know me and I hope that I get an opportunity to get to know you or maybe learn something about you over the emails or Zoom, whatever. Okay. And all right, so the required material. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. So on the syllabus, quote unquote, so we require you to buy a textbook by David Klein. Okay, but I'll tell you this: if you don't take organic chemistry too, you don't have to buy it. No, it's fine. Just save money. Okay. But if some of you really like to have textbook just in your hand, recommend this one. Okay. Third edition, it works just fine. Fourth edition just came out. That also works. Either one. Okay. Zoom also require. Just in case we have to, well, we do things online. So Zoom is just for like if you have problem, if you have question, you want to talk to me in person, or sometimes the explanation it's more conveniently do in person. Zoom is your good to go. Okay, this one right here. This is a Zoom link for our school, but on the syllabus, I think I write that's a link to Tulane, which is where I'm teaching at link. Okay, either one is fine, but try to use a Tulane one because it's just easy for me just to get access to you guys. Otherwise, I have to switch computer. It's just a lot of thing hassle. Okay, but I mean both works. All right, just let me know. Okay, now about the course, the grading scheme. Right, super simple. Make things really simple. at the end, there's final, right? Just one final at the end. As you go through through chapters, you will have a class activity that you have to submit on Brightspace. We don't use Blackboard anymore. It's some of you took classes from Blackboard, so this one we use on Brightspace. Okay, so there are several class activities per chapter, and at the end of each chapter, you will go to Brightspace and take a quiz. Okay, so there are 12 chapters total, which means you will take 12 quizzes. Okay, and then at the end we take final. That's it. Really simple. You just go from top chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from top to bottom, upload class activity, complete and upload the class activity, take quizzes after each chapter. Okay. All right, now about final. So the final worth 100 points cumulative. We'll talk about in more detail later, like on the 4th week, okay, when time comes, and it's given on November 22nd. Okay, and yeah, so on the 4th week you can take it at any time. Okay, you can take on from that Monday. Oh, by the way, so the November 22nd is the following Monday. So this class ends on the November 20th, I think, something like that. But it's on the weekend, and some of you you have other commitment, you have to work. So I push it back to the following Monday. Okay, so but the final can be taken anytime during the last week, and until the midnight of November 22nd. Okay, you can use anything you want, your calculator, your phone, headset, whatever. Just go for it. Okay, it's open book. Now 12 quizzes. Okay, so there are 12 chapters that you are going through in this course, and each chapter has one quiz. Right, when you go through chapter 1, you take quiz chapter 1. Go through quiz chapter 2, you take quiz chapter 2, and we drop 2 quizzes at the end, just in case that you don't perform well in one of those. So it just helps you a little, so kind of like cushion. Okay, so if you don't do well, let's say quiz chapter 1 and quiz chapter 4 or 5 or whatever, we drop 2 at the end. Okay, and each quiz is due by that Sunday night. Okay, so for example, in week 1, you will go through chapter 1 through 3 or 4. Okay, quiz chapter 1 to 3 due the first Sunday night. All right, and quiz chapter 4 through 7 will be due the following Sunday, second Sunday night. Okay, everything in this course due Sunday night, basically at midnight. All right, class activities. As you're going through each chapter, so I put the class activities in the video. You're gonna watch all the video, and you see class activity pop up. All you have to do, just complete it. All right. Some of them I even give you the key. All right. So I just wanted you to practice and think a little. I use class activity, so it's relatively easy problem, and it's an immediate feedback from me to you. Basically, so what you learn in let's say topic 1, topic 2, and class activity that you're gonna see right after topic 2 is about the topic 1 and topic 2. So I'm just asking you, hey, have you been listening? If you've been listening, you should be able to do it. Okay, it's not that complicated. All right, and then you write down the answer. You can take a picture, you can scan or whatever. But when you upload on Brightspace, make sure it's a PDF file. Okay, try not to upload as a picture file. Right, especially if you have an iPhone, you take a picture. The picture file is going to be HEIC, something like that, or HTML. That's some website browser file. Those are not compatible with Brightspace, so be careful. So if I can't read it, I can't grade you. Okay, so make sure. So just keep things easy. So whatever you do, you scan or you take a picture, convert it as a PDF file. If you take a picture, you can paste it on Word, right? Word document, and make it a PDF file and then upload it. You can do that too. All right, all the class activities are due that following Sunday night. For example, also chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 are on week 1. So the class activity of these 3 chapters will be due the first Sunday night. Okay. Office hour is not required. So this this is an online class. I'm not going to force you to go to office hour, not force you to go to class, right? But office hour will be crucial to for understanding topics in organic chemistry. You probably heard like the reputation of this class, which is very, very difficult, right? And you will always, students always have questions, and you need to get those questions answered before you take the quiz or the exam. Not like you take the test and, oh, hey, I learned something new. No, that doesn't work that way. You get your questions answered first before you take a test. And the email, that's going to be your primary contact to me, and office hour will help you as well. So to our communication. Okay, sometimes writing on email is really, really long and very difficult. So email, the Zoom helps a lot. Okay, so if you want to Zoom with me, so feel free to just send me an email. Okay, can you Zoom this time or this time? Give me some time slot. Okay, sure, no problem at all. I would love to get to see you guys. Okay, all right. Now, how to study for this class? Dude, this class is really, really difficult, man. Okay, people struggle in anywhere, any country. Students are struggling, and it's difficult, but it can be done. Okay, so and I'm here for you, so I'm going to help you out here. And here's you. This is what you should do to be able to do well in this course. All right. First off, you watch the video or go to the lecture. Just for if you take this class like in person, so you go to the lecture. Or but this class you watch the video, and then you're gonna take the second note. Okay, let me talk about the second note real quick. So when you while you're watching lecture video or go to the lecture and you take note while in the lecture, that's called the first note. Okay, the second note is when you go home after the lecture, you convert the first note to an organized version of the note. I call it the second note. The second note will help you, one, review the concept you have learned before you go to the next concept. Okay, and it will require you to because you have to write, you have to draw, you have to link all the concept together in your second note. It's going to be the organized one, beautiful, pretty one. And that will help you retain all the information, all the knowledge that you have learned the previous lecture. Okay, it helps you retain the information basically. All right, and it's really crucial for this class because, dude, it's really, really difficult, and you learn this in a month. Okay, very, very difficult to retain everything because it's too much. There's too many information. Okay, second note will be crucial. All right, so that's my secret. Not my secret, but like my professor who taught me. So I highly recommend doing second note. After you're done with second note, you're gonna test yourself with the class activity as you go through the lecture. One of these can go in any order, like second note and the class activity can go any order. Okay, and then you spend the most of the time work on the question on the study guide. My study guide, it tells you that's what you're gonna see on the test. Okay, and go into this cycle until you finish the course. Okay, and if some of you take Chem 2, just like this, pretty much the same thing. All right. Now the question is why does this course require a lot of work, just tremendous amount of work? Well, here's the reason. Are you guys familiar with the knowledge? Was it learning skill taxonomy? All right. The easiest way of learning is memorizing at the bottom. And this class, sadly, we don't test you on memorizing how much you remember from the lecture. Not at all, right? This is not biology, okay? What we really test you on is understanding the concept and applying to a situation, all right? So if you see a question on the test like, hey, I never seen that before. Well, yeah, because you have to apply what you learned from the lecture. Right? So most of the question on the test will be on applying and understanding. Some are going to be evaluating, analyzing, creating. No, not a lot, but most of them are going to be right here. And applying and understanding are more difficult to master comparing to memorizing. All right, and most of students try to memorize everything, and no, they die. They can't. Too many things to do. All right, and things change. One carbon, one hydrogen, things change. So you can't memorize that. So that's the reason why the second note will come to play. The study guide will help you a lot as well. So make sure you do those. Okay, you're gonna help you master applying and understanding skill. Okay. All right. Before we go to the first lecture, so I would like to leave you right here. So I'm sure most of us know. So this past Olympic, this is Michael Phelps. So the most decorated Olympic gold medalist. Well, he has a lot of medals, so it's too many of them. And he said, "It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light." Okay. So we never seen him practice swimming, right? Most of us don't, right? And he's practiced so hard, but we never seen it. But what we really see, what we really perceive from him is on TV, receiving the gold medal from the Olympics. Same thing to you. No one needs to know what you do, right? As long as you work hard, you have a goal, you try to reach a goal, go back home, study as much as you could, make a second note, do practice as much as you can. Whatever you do in the dark will make you, will set you up for success later, okay? And if you can do it, I'm sure you can do it too. All right. Okay. If you have any, this is online. This is difficult. I want to ask you if you have any question, but I don't see you anyway. Well, all right. So if you have any question, email me. I will love to get to see your email and get to know some of you. Okay. All right. So for go on to Brightspace. All right. Click on the Brightspace. Get on to click week 1, and you just get started. Okay. All right. I'll see you on the video.